Brooklyn, New York, born and raised, Crown Heights area in Brooklyn, New York, and you know, I love that place. It means the world to me, and you know, that's why I play basketball. I just wanted to be a family atmosphere wherever I went, and you know, I found that in the University of Miami.
Well, actually, the first time I met Malcolm is when we played against him in the Orlando Old Spice Classic, hosted by ESPN. And our George Mason team was up 7, and Malcolm came in off the bench and buried 3 straight threes. So that was my first introduction to Malcolm Grant, and I had a chance to congratulate him afterwards because he led the Villanova team to victory over us back when he was a freshman in college.
He was a good dude. My first impression, really fun-loving, like easy to talk to, easy to get along with, and just, I mean, as soon as I met him, he was my roommate, so we hit it off like right away.
You know, personality stood out a lot. You know, he was short, so my first time seeing him, I really didn't see him because he was so short. You know, but he's a good guy. Good guy. He's outgoing. You know, he's not the type of guy to be quiet in the room. He's the guy to start a conversation up.
Malcolm Grant is one of the greatest personalities of any player I've had the opportunity to coach during my 41-year career. He's also a tremendous three-point shooter in the college game.
He's tough. You know, sometimes he cries a lot on the court. You know, I gotta tell him to stop crying. You know, stop being a baby. But he got that tendency or not, because he's the baby of the family in his family. So, but he's a tough player on the court. You know, he's very competitive and he hates to lose.
You know, I was able to score over 1,000 points. That was one of my goals. I was third team All-ACC. I was preseason first team All-ACC. So as far as individual goals, I think I've reached some of the goals that I set for myself.
He's broken all the records. He works very, very hard at the game of basketball. He's very passionate about the game of basketball. He's a terrific player to coach and a great teammate.
I mean, I think him being as competitive as he is makes him a unique person. He's a really competitive person. He's a perfectionist on and off the court. So that drive makes him a unique person, somebody that you really want to have on your team and as a friend.
My senior year was a tough one. It's probably the toughest year I've ever had in my life. I lost my older brother, which was really tough for me. But I think I grew as a young man this year. I learned so many things. You know, I miss him to this day, but I know that he's watching down on me and the family.
How did I bring this?
This is Malcolm Grant right here, MG3, man. You know, it's my son, Mo. You know, good guy, good guy. All right, he sings a lot. You know, so when you talk to him, give him a sing Trey songs or something, because he sings a lot. He's real soft.
Rapping wise, he's actually pretty decent though.
Can I get that song? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that?
The same thing every week. Monday is pasta, which is tonight. Tuesday is fish. Wednesday is steak, and that's it. Then it repeats itself.
This is steak.
For Wednesday.
This is salmon.
For Tuesday. My boy. Tuesday.
This is tilapia.
Tuesday.
Fish.
Tuesday.
You're not over your point at all.
Tuesday.
I got rice right here.
Maybe some rice. Maybe.
Different kinds of rice. Look, this is roasted chicken.
Maybe some rice.
Cajun style.
Maybe some rice.
And I have pasta in there.
Pasta for Mondays, like I said.
I'm all with you, Reggie.
Yeah.
Tuna fish.
Fish still.
Fish. Tuesday.
It don't matter. It's different
Tuesday
stuff.
nights.
Don't listen to Reggie. He's a hater.
Look, what, Malcolm?
5 years from now, he's probably still playing because everybody keeps the itch for at least 5 years. But when he gets to be in his 30s, I could see him either being in business and being a very successful businessman and using his University of Miami education to its full extent, or go into coaching and continue with his love for the game of basketball.
Malcolm Grant, hopefully, God willingly, will be in the NBA playing for a professional team. I'll have a family by then, hopefully. I'll be making a lot of money, and I'll be giving back to the community where I'm never forgetting where I came from, and just taking care of everybody that helped raise me to be the person I am today.